Initial thoughts on landing in the Florida Gainesville regional?
Yeah, I think it's pretty cool to stay in Florida, and these guys have been there before, so they know what it's like. It'll be my first time going to Florida, but no, I think it's pretty cool to stay in Florida. We know what the weather's going to be like, so yeah, it'll be cool.
It's awesome. It's an opportunity that we can not only get back at them for previous in the year, but as well, me and a few other guys who were here last year, we've already been in that environment. We know what it's going to be like, and we're ready to get to work.
How important is it, How important is it though not to look too far ahead to that game, a potential game with Florida?
It's really important. It's a regional, right? You only get 2 chances to lose. You plan to go 3-0. Obviously, in an ideal world, but bare minimum you got to go 3-1. So overlooking one game where you're now in the losers bracket and you got to work your way back up, it's important that you don't. You got to. We're really focused on Troy. JD was talking all about Troy. And right now, all we're thinking about is Troy.
And for both of you guys, just to sort of build off of that, just what can you take away from the ACC tournament where it was the first time where losing you're out? What can you take away from gaining that experience?
I think that's the whole playoff environment. You can only worry about the game you have coming up, and that's the only one you can worry about. So, one game at a time, and you got to win the one coming up. That's all I can say.
Kind of keeps you living in the moment a little bit, right? Where you can't look past where it's like we're playing Boston College, but we know Georgia Tech's waiting for us in the semifinals. We didn't look past Boston College. We took care of business when we won that game, and we actually kind of dominated that game, at least I think, because we were in control the entire time. And just kind of keeping that moving forward, similar to this week, where it's like, yeah, Florida is potentially they still have to win their game as well, and we got to take care of business in our game. Because all that matters is what we do. If we don't win this game, we don't end up being in the winners bracket. So we just got to focus on what we have to do.
So you've been playing first base now for a handful of games. Just do you see yourself maybe staying there for the rest of the regionals?
Wherever coach needs me, honestly.
What's it been like working at first base, getting extra work in? What are the things that you're trying to improve on, kind of in a rapid pace, essentially, since you've moved there?
Yeah, the biggest things for me are just knowing where I need to be, as far as like cuts, things like that. I've played infield my whole life, so I've fielded plenty of ground balls. So, really just that. It's fun because it's something new. But at the end of the day, you gotta take it seriously. It's what the team needs, and yeah.
AJ, obviously, facing Georgia Tech the other day. What did you learn about just kind of facing a lineup as deep as that? Just what was the experience like? I know obviously didn't go the way you would have liked, but what do you think you learned from that game?
I just kind of learned that it's not necessarily about the situation you're in. So you got 2 outs, you can't kind of take the foot off the gas a little bit. You got to stay persistent, stay pounding the zone, and just kind of staying consistent in I wouldn't say shapes, but more in how you're approaching hitters. So if you're going to be aggressive, you got to stay aggressive. If you can try to pitch around guys, stick to the plan kind of thing.
Well, both guys, just initial reaction to making the tournament and staying in state for the first round?
I think it's pretty cool. Right? For the work we did this year, it was expected, so no surprises there. But yeah, it's just another stepping stone to get to where we got to be. But it's day by day, so game by game now. It really is game by game now, 100%. With the fact that any loss can deter your season by a lot.
What do you think you guys learned, maybe in terms of playing in a tournament atmosphere and a playoff postseason atmosphere from the ACC tournament last week?
I'd say you got to go in every game focused 100%. You can't have slip-ups, whether it be an inning, 2 outs, and out. One at bat, it can change your whole season, and you have to really know that, and you have to really trust everybody on your staff and in your lineup. So I think everybody on this team is ready for the challenge. We've been put out to face some of those type of teams now, Florida State, Georgia Tech, great teams, and now we got to go face another one in Troy on Thursday, on Friday. So you got to be ready for it.
Alonzo, first regionals for you. Just what's the feeling like for this moment?
I'm excited. The tournament was kind of the closest thing that I've gotten to that, and it shows that clean baseball is going to win ball games, and we're just going to go out and play fun baseball.
Alonzo, the last 3 weeks or so being the everyday catcher, just how much has the consistent playing time behind the plate helped you? What have you learned about yourself, and how much have you embraced being active?
It's good. Being able to kind of get in the routine of catching more than just one game it helps, but Salty does a great job of preparing us, and I learned a lot from Sosa, so kind of still trying to pick their mind, and every game I can learn something new, so it's been good.
What's it like catching the guy to your left?
It's great. He wants to go out there and win every game, so just building off of his confidence, and the team feels it, so it's good.
Alonzo, you and also with Dylan and Gary, you guys have really just found a different spark towards, I would say, the second half of the season. Just what has been the key of your guys' success, especially in ACC play?
I mean, we kind of knew from the beginning that we weren't going to have very much time on the field, and things happened where we were, and all those older guys taught us a lot, so we're just trying to help the team win in any way we can.
Rob, what kind of advice can you give newcomers, freshmen about last year's experience? What you remember about regional play, how to succeed in regional?
Yeah, I mean, every game you woke up, you were a little bit nervous, but nerves are a good thing at this point of the year. Every team you face wants you. Like, every team you face is not scared of you. Nobody's scared. They're all ready for the moment. So I just say embrace it, right? Embrace it for what it is. You're going out there, backs against the wall no matter what, no matter who you are. And you got to just have fun with it. Because at the end of the day, you're out there having fun. The goal is to win. But if you tense up and you take it for what it's not, you're going to end up, risking your season. And you don't want to do that. So if you play loose and free, we should be fine.
What kind of team does Florida have? You saw them earlier this year.
Great team, but not worried about them. I'll be worried about Troy if I get the ball. If I don't get the ball, then I'll be worried about whoever's next. But as for them, Florida's a great team, but they're not in my eyes right now. We're not facing them, so no need to worry about them, right?
How do you make sure that that's the focus amongst the whole team? Because obviously there'd be excitement about Florida, but just Troy's first.
Yeah, I mean, the overall excitement is, of course, going to be Florida because you're headed to Gainesville. It's great, right? It's a rival place, especially at this time of the year, but at the end of the day, it's not who you're playing. When it becomes the opponent you have, that's when you worry about them. Because like I said, you can't have any slip-ups, and once you take it for what it's not, and just because you're in Gainesville, you're worried about Florida, it's when Troy creeps up on us and puts up 10, and we're facing a hole. So you want to be able to go out there, get the first game, and we worry about it from then on. They have to do their job too, as well, right? They have to play a good team, and we're not worried about that. We got to worry about who we got in front of us, and that's it.
Rob, how familiar are you with Troy's lineup?
I'm a Sunbelt guy myself, so I know how those guys work. They're going up there, they're trying to do damage. They're trying to put guys on, and they got some big guys that can do damage. I'll look more into it. I'll watch some video on them. Of course, look at scouting reports. But for what I can remember about the Sunbelt, dangerous lineups all the way top to bottom. You got to be smart with what you're doing and take momentum when you can. That's the biggest thing.
Rob, just how are you feeling this time of year? Your last starts have been
feeling great. I mean, honestly, body's feeling really good. The guys are doing a good job keeping me in that point. But now it's all about because I know for a fact that if I do throw the first game, I will be available. Within the next coming because it's whatever it takes to win, right? And that's what it's got to be. So I feel great, but obviously it's going to be a day-by-day thing after that.
Do two more questions if we have.
Rob, just obviously last year with the program, last regionals, just how do you soak that all in if you take the ball first?
Not try to make it bigger than what it is. It's just another game, right? I'm going to do my part to make sure it's not my last time out there, and that's all I can do, right? I can just trust in the guys to do their part as well, which I know they will. So I don't try to make it bigger than what it is. It's just another game, right? If it is my last time out there, I'm going to make sure that it's the best one it can be.
Alonzo, what have you learned about being in tandem with Alex Sosa this year?
It's been great. He kind of took me in as a younger brother, and he's been nothing but helpful, whether it's the offensive side or the defensive side. Even having Jackson Hughes, just picking their minds because they have so much experience back there, and I didn't grow up catching, so it's great to learn more of the game aspect than just kind of your technique.
There are just initial reactions on the field, the announcement, and one last go for you.
Yeah, just ready to go. Obviously, it's my senior year, so ready to go play in the playoffs and get back at Florida from what we had on earlier this year. And playoff baseball is like a whole new season. It's a lot more fun, so I'm excited to do what we did last year and go win a regional and keep going.
Not looking at Florida specifically because you got to get past Troy first, but how is this team different from the last time you guys did play Florida? How have you guys grown?
Yeah, I mean, just like obviously you see like the freshmen now, like Gabo, Dubovic, and Zoe now, like they're up more time playing, and obviously we meshed together a lot better as well. So the lineup's doing really good, and the arms are starting to step up as well. So we kind of meshed together, improved it as much as we can, and just got to take it to the playoffs and keep going.
Derek, you mentioned how you want to go deeper in the playoffs this year. Obviously last year you felt just a few plays short. Just what does it take? What are the steps to getting over that hump and a potential trip to Omaha?
Yeah, I would say just like playing clean baseball, doing what we have, playing our brand of baseball, not trying to do too much, not getting stuck in the moment and with the fans and the hostile environment and trying to do too much. Just playing our brand of baseball, doing what we do, and being disciplined to the game plan and taking it to the game and executing. I think will be perfectly fine.
You mentioned staying in the moment. Just how do you personally stay in the moment, knowing that this is your final trip?
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, it's baseball. It doesn't matter what field we're playing on. It's still baseball. It's still 9 innings, 60 feet bases and all that. So it's still a game of baseball. We've already been there before too, and I've already been there myself too. So I know what that atmosphere is like, and I'm ready to go back and play in that atmosphere. It was fun last time.
Derek, last year you came off of injury right into the regional. What's it like now to be obviously healthy going into it and having reps in the weeks leading up to it in live action?
Oh yeah, definitely a lot better for me. I'm not coming off of like 2 months with my hand injury, so I feel comfortable. I feel really great, and I'm excited to keep doing what I've been doing all season and keep the ball rolling.
Derek, what do you attribute this season individually, your success that you've had this year? What do you attribute it to the year you've had?
Yeah, I mean, I just kind of obviously just wanted to make it the best year I possibly can for the fans and for this university, and I owe JD everything for bringing me back for another year, and I wanted to do all I can to make this team the best as we can and get over that hump last year. We were 1 game away, and I want to go all the way this year, so that's been like my main goal, and I put all my work in just to make that happen.